Hey gems! Today I am showing you guys my updated makeup collection and storage. I've worked super hard on this and I am finally ready to show you guys my new storage and my updated collection. It has grown so much over the last year and a half and I am just so excited about my new setup. I absolutely love it. Ruth actually helped me organize everything when she was down here for Christmas. So if you'd like to see my new makeup collection and storage, please keep watching. Love you guys. Bye. So as you can see, it is quite different from my original setup. And over there on the wall, I have some pictures of Adele because she's a huge inspiration to me. And right there is just my little I love makeup little card that I just put on the wall. And over there I have another picture of Adele, and then behind me, which you guys see in a lot of my videos, is my candy show poster, which I absolutely love, and she did sign it for me right there. And of course another picture of Adele. Let's get into the makeup. So I also have a picture of the Pixie Woo sisters. They again are a huge inspiration to me. So I found this picture online actually and I just printed it off and put it in a little frame because I love them and I love that picture of them. So first off, I'm going to start off on what is on top of my vanity. And this right here is just a little cup that says keep calm and listen to Backstreet Boys. It was a Christmas gift from Ruth, and inside I just keep my regular tweezers, my eyelash tweezers, an EOS balm, and I keep one of my moisturizers. This is the Time Balm from The Balm, and I love this stuff. If you guys have oily skin, this is a fantastic moisturizer. So I just keep those in the little cup because I don't really drink coffee or tea, and I wanted to make sure that I got to see that every day, so I put it right there. So on top, right in the back, is my Kat Von D foundation. This I had in my previous makeup collection, and I'll just bring it down so you guys can see it a little bit better. So I had this in my previous makeup collection, and everything that I show you guys, the acrylic containers and drawers, everything I will have listed in the description box and where you can get them. So in this little container I have my moisturizer, my primer that I'm using at the moment, which is the Hard Candy Primer. I love this stuff. My NYX Matte Finishing Spray. In the back I've got the e.l.f. Setting Spray, the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation. I love that stuff. The L'Oreal Miracle or Visible Blur foundation, again one of my favorites. My little kabuki brush from Real Techniques. In the side here I just have lash glue. Then in the back I've got some brushes and some more foundation. This is the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream that I just got from Ruth in our swap, as well as the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation. Brushes that need to be washed actually, and over here are some Real Techniques brushes, my Miracle Blur eye cream, my little trimmer, and this is just a lip primer. Moving over here, I have my makeup bag, which I love, and I wanted basically just to display it so I could look at it every day. Then I've got a little Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. In this container are all of my eye brushes, and I've got a bunch of Real Techniques, e.l.f., Crown, Coastal Scents, and yeah. So those are all of my eye brushes that are in this little tea container that I really like, and it's perfect for all of my eye brushes. So then moving over here, I've got my two kabuki brushes and my sharpener, and these are my face brushes. I got this little container from the dollar store and it's perfect for brushes. I like how it's wide and shorter so my brushes don't get all crowded. Just got my eyelash curler and a bunch of just face brushes. kind of smaller face brushes, like stippling brush, and these are basically Real Techniques, e.l.f., and there are a couple from the set on Amazon that I got. And then in this one is my larger face brushes, so my powder brushes, my big duo fiber brushes, and again, these are Real Techniques, Coastal Scents, and yeah, that's pretty much Real Techniques and Coastal Scents. So those are all of my little containers I keep my brushes in. So moving to the other end of my vanity, I have a lot of my palettes. That right there is just my little lash case and some extra lipsticks. So let's pull down this guy. And in here are a lot of my palettes. These are all eyeshadow palettes. So real quick, I'll just go through them. I have a couple e.l.f. Little customized palettes in there. A new one, this is a Go palette from London from Coastal Scents, which I just got in a swap with Ruth. A little Physicians Formula trio, a Stila one, and back here are all of my big palettes. I have my brand new Urban Decay Smoke palette, which I just hauled in a Sephora haul. My Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, which is one of my absolute favorites. The NYX Nude on Nude palette. The Real Techniques palette. This one is the Modern Natural palette, which I love. Then my NYX Wicked Dreams palette, which again I love. This one is from Forever 21, and this is the Night eyeshadow palette. This one's really cool. I haven't gotten a big chance to use it yet, but those are the colors and they're super pretty. My brand new Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, which I have been absolutely loving. The Balm Nude on, or the Balm Nude Tude palette, and the Real Techniques Night Owl palette. This is some of my eyeshadow palettes, and I love it, and I love how basically I put, you know, the larger ones in the back and then they kind of descend, so it's easier for me to see which palettes are in there, and if I want to use a certain palette I can just, you know, real quick bring it out and I know exactly what is in here, and it's super easy and very convenient when you have a lot of eyeshadow palettes to get something like this to organize everything and just make sure everything is nice and organized. And then on the very end at the top right there is my newest portion of my collection. This is just a little 24 compartment lipstick holder, and actually that little guy goes in there too. There isn't really any rhyme or reason for the lipsticks that are in this compartment or this container. This is basically just kind of overflow, and I got this off Amazon and it was really cheap. The only thing is it took a really long time to come in, and when it came in there was a little crack in it, which, you know, is not that big of a deal. It can still, you know, do its job. So there's Maybelline, Revlon, Mary Kay, e.l.f., NYC, Wet n Wild, Physicians Formula, that kind of stuff. So that just sits. So I'm going to start on this side, and these are all from Amazon. All of the acrylic drawers you'll see at the bottom are all from Amazon, and in these four I keep a lot of my face stuff. So first one, and I love these because they have a lot of room in them, they were really cheap, and they are perfect. So in this first one I have a lot of my foundations. So I will quickly just run through. I've got the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. This is a new one. My favorite Revlon Color Stay. Another favorite, the L'Oreal True Match. This one is actually a new one. This is the Rimmel Matte, or not Rimmel, I'm sorry, Maybelline Fit Me Matte foundation, but unfortunately it is way too dark for me, so I might take it back, or I might just wait till summer to use this one. CoverGirl Clean Whipped Foundation, the L'Oreal Magic Nude, which needs to be shaken up. L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder, and the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, as well as a tiny little Benefit Hello Flawless foundation that I got as a sample from Sephora. So as you can see, these containers fit a lot of different things, which I love. Next one down is all of my bronzers. So NYC Smooth Skin, Jane, which I love, the NYX Matte Bronzer, my new little itty bitty tiny NARS sample in Laguna. Let's see if I can open it. So this one's a new one to me. I just got this in a kit. Another new one is the Enter Pronoun. This one is so pretty. Oh, come on in. You can do it. There we go. That one is absolutely gorgeous. It's a little dark for me right now, but in the summer it'll be beautiful. Little Benefit Hoola, which I've had forever. Bronzer Duo, which is really, really pretty. Looks like that. And my Flower Beauty bronzer. Actually, this one I think is a face powder, but it's too dark, so I just use it as a bronzer. So like I said, you guys, you can fit a lot of different things in these containers. Next one is my face powders. So again, this is actually a new one that I just got, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless one. My favorite Kat Von D, NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat, the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder, which is really good, the Rimmel Stay Matte, which the writing is all rubbed off, and a little Bare Minerals foundation powder that I use to set my under eye concealer, because it gives you a little bit more coverage. Next are my highlighters, and so I've got, this one is probably my favorite highlighter of all time. This is the Essence Beauty Beats in Swag. Love this. My Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is the e.l.f. Under Eye High Definition Powder. Little Makeup Forever setting powder. So I have a couple setting powders in here as well. A Buxom Luminizer, which I just got in a kit. My beautiful MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. And my Wet n Wild by Fergie in Rosé Champagne Glow. In the middle, I actually just put my little Eclipse palette from Coastal Scents, and this is a concealer palette. I just got this from Ruth, and I love it. Been trying out a lot of different looks with that. And then these acrylic drawers are awesome. These are actually 2 on top of each other, and I got 4 of them. These hold so much makeup, it's ridiculous, and they were super cheap on Amazon, and I wanted something that could fit a lot of makeup that was acrylic, that was really nice and heavy duty, and these are the best ones that I found, and I'm so happy with them. So let's get into what is starting at the top. In this drawer, I actually just have a couple extra concealers, and so my e.l.f. Complete Complexion. I have my little e.l.f. highlighter concealer duo, and just an extra NYX brow kit. In this one, nothing really special. I just have my lip pencils. Next one down is all of my mascaras. There's high-end drugstore, just all of my mascaras. CoverGirl Clump Crusher, love it. This is one of my newest ones. This is by Tarina Tarantino. Oh my god, this is like an amazing mascara. I got this in the swap I did with Ruth, and it is probably my favorite out of all of these right now, currently. Of course, I've got my Jordana. There's some Mary Kay. Calvin Klein, the little Perversion mascara from Urban Decay, like a little sample size that I got, Marc Jacobs little sample, Makeup Forever sample, lots of little samples of mascara, Benefit They're Real, the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal, this is a great one, little MAC Zoom. So just lots of different mascaras in there, but some of them are my absolute favorites right now. The Tarina Tarantino one is probably my all-time favorite one right now. Next one down just has a couple eyeshadow palettes. The Revealed 2 Coastal Scents palette, which is amazing. I just got this again from Ruth in our swap. And the Winterberry palette, also by Coastal Scents. This one's gorgeous. I got this in my What I Got for Christmas haul, so you guys can see that there. And if you guys want swatches or tutorials or reviews on any of this stuff, let me know in the comments. So the next one down is most of my pigments. I'm not going to take them all out. Basically there's just NYX, Maybelline, and a MAC pigment in there. Next is some single pan eyeshadows and some more eyeshadow bases. There's Urban Decay, NYX, e.l.f., Ulta, Stila, that kind of stuff in that one. Next, whoop, get back in there. Next one down has some more eyeshadow palettes and some glitters. So this is the Revealed 1 palette, which is gorgeous. This is another one from Coastal Scents. Then there are 3 Coastal Scents glitters, my Naked 2 by Urban Decay and my Naked Basics by Urban Decay. And then in the last one is some drugstore. This is my NYX Butt Naked, my NYX Natural, and my NYX Smoky palettes. And those fit so beautifully in this. I love it. On the second tower, and again, these are 2 separate ones that I just stacked on top of each other, and they did come with grippers, so they stack really nicely. So in this one is all of my brow stuff. So I've got the, what is this? The I've got the Revlon Brow Fantasy. I actually just keep my brow brush in here. My Anastasia Brow Wiz, the Maybelline Brow Drama. This is just a little brow set from Ulta, and my favorite NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder, which I use practically every day. And the next one is some blushes, and there's just a mix of high-end and drugstore again. When I was setting up my collection, I didn't really care if drugstore and high-end were mixed together because I have a lot more drugstore makeup than I have high-end. So in here is a Stila cheek and lip tint, and this is in Peach Blossom. It is absolutely gorgeous. Again, I just got this from Ruth in our latest swap, and I'm trying to open it. Ugh. Come on, Em. Work, hands. And that is what that looks like, and it's absolutely beautiful. I just used a stippling brush to apply it, and this one is in Peach Blossom. A NYX stick blush, and this one is in Pink Poppy, very, very pretty. A Josie Maran Coconut Water Cheek Gilet in Pink Escape, gorgeous. Physicians Formula, and CoverGirl. The next big one is all of my eyeliners. So these are all of my eyeliners, and it's just, this one's kind of crazy. There's a mix of high-end and drugstore in this one as well. This is just, every eyeliner that I practically own is in this. So liquid, pencil, gel, all that. So got my favorite hard candy, Walk the Line, Kat Von D, Lorac is in there, a lot of NYX, a lot of Ulta, yeah, so just eyeliners, and more eyeliners. There's colors, there's a lot of black eyeliners because that's my favorite. This one from NYX, the Wonder Pencil, is amazing. There's glitter eyeliners in there, colored eyeliners, all that stuff. So Yep, all of that. And these fit so well in this drawer. I love it. Next one, for the big one, is some more blushes. And in this one, again, high-end and drugstore. So I've got 3 of my Cheek Instain blushes from the Balm. A really pretty L'Oreal True Match. Another stick blush from NYX. A mineral one from Everyday Minerals. An Almay, Tarte, NARS Orgasm. I just got that one. That's a brand new one. A Tarte little sample of the Amazon Clay 24-Hour Blush. And 4 of my NYX blushes. Now on to the last of the longer ones. These are all lips. All lipsticks in this last one. So first one has more nudes, and again there is a mixture of high-end and drugstore. So NYX, Maybelline, Milani, this is a little Makeup Forever one, Rimmel, and Burberry. So these are all more on the nude side. Are all of my super dark berry lipsticks. So there's Milani, Rimmel, Maybelline, and L'Oreal. And like I said, these are all of my really, really dark lipsticks. And I love, again, how it's clear so you can see. And yeah. In this one is all of my pinks and some more nude lipsticks, as well as lip liners. And yeah, again, this is kind of like a catch-all for anything that's pink based. So I've got Buxom. This, oh my gosh, okay, I have to tell you guys about this real quick. I got this in the swap I did with Ruth, and this is from Julep, and it's called Blank Canvas. It's a plumping lip primer. This thing is so cool. It's like a hard felt tip, and then you just click this one, and then the product comes out. As you can see, it's kind of coming out a little bit there. But it is so awesome. I absolutely love it. And then the other thing that I absolutely love that Ruth just gave me is, where are you? Is this. This is also from Julep, and this is it's called the Buff Lip Scrub. And it's an exfoliating pen. I've never seen anything like this. Again, it's got a hard felt tip, and then you just click it up at the bottom and the product comes out, and this thing is the best lip scrub, lip exfoliant that I own. I want more of these because they are awesome. It is a mixture of drugstore and high-end, so we've got Milani, Wet n Wild, Maybelline, a little sugar lip balm from Fresh, little OCC lip tar that I just got in a kit, Revlon, the little balm stains. These are awesome. The Skin Tint and Shine little duos. These are amazing. Love them. This one I think was from Sally Hansen, and I wore this, I wore the heck out of this when I first started in makeup. And then in the back, again, there's just some more lip liners and a lot of the e.l.f. Little matte lip colors, lip liners, all that stuff. So in here basically is all just pinks. That's the best way I can describe it, is this is my pink. If I want a pink lipstick, this is the drawer I go to. But my favorite drawer, pretty much out of my entire collection, I'd probably say, is this one. This one is all of my reds. Now, I've only been into reds for about 6, 7, I'd say about 7 months, and I've acquired quite a few red lipsticks. So in here, again, all reds. So I've got some lip liners. My favorite matte lipstick of all time, my favorite red matte lipstick, the NYX matte lipstick in Alabama. I already have a backup of it as well. And then we've got Revlon, Wet n Wild. This one actually is really good. This one's from Forever 21. Maybelline, Revlon, CoverGirl, more Maybelline, CoverGirl, Milani, Flower Beauty, Sephora, my one and only MAC lipstick, and this is in Ruby Woo. This was my very first red lipstick. Very first. And that one was from Ruth. Again, she's helped my collection quite a bit. Some Revlon, the balm, the matte balm stains, and my new favorite, this is the Kat Von D, what is it called? I can never remember what it's called. The Everlasting liquid lipstick, and this one is in Outlaw. Favorite red. Moving on to these. First, I'll show you guys my big ol' Morphe palette. I just got this in my What I Got for Christmas video. So if you guys want to see this, this is the Bling palette. I guess I could show you real quick. Look how beautiful. Oh, so gorgeous. I definitely plan on doing a video on this palette. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys don't miss it. A lot of my eye products and smaller products. So again, these are all from Amazon, and I'll have them the links listed below. So these are very similar to these ones over here. They're the same style, but instead of 2 drawers, there are 4 drawers, and they are smaller. So in this first one right here, I have a lot of my face primers, and a lot of them are just little sample sizes. So a bunch of the Smashbox Photo Finish ones, a little bit itty bitty Benefit, the Professional, which I actually really love. More of the Smashbox ones, Maybelline Baby Skin, NYX Shine Killer, and NYX Pore Filler. Next one down is concealers. So in here I've just got a bunch of, these are all drugstore concealers. I love drugstore concealer, and I've been playing around with some new ones. So Rimmel Wake Me Up, which I've featured in a bunch of videos. A new one, which is Maybelline Fit Me. Again, a new one. I finally hopped on the bandwagon and got the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I used this for the first time today, and I really like it. The Glamiflage from Hard Candy. This one is from L'Oreal, and my 2 NYX concealers, which are my all-time favorite. Next one down is eye primers. So in here is basically all of my eye primers. So my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, the original Urban Decay Primer Potion, the Milani one, which is phenomenal, Smashbox 24 Hour, Essence, I Heart Stage, which is a really good one, another Urban Decay, this one is in Greed, and Wet n Wild one. Oop, that one's an e.l.f. one, and then this is my e.l.f. makeup remover pen, which is really good. So the last one in this little tower are a lot of my eye bases. Basically all of my Maybelline color tattoos. So Maybelline color tattoos, this is my Essence gel liner, one by Flower Beauty and one little one from Mary Kay actually, and this one's really good when I want to do like a burgundy kind of smoky cranberry. Okay, onto the middle tower, and in the top drawer, smaller eyeshadow palettes. So all of my Maybelline Eye Studio quads, which are really great. Got a bunch of those. Just a little one from BH Cosmetics, which I got in a Beauty Box 5, and my big 8-pan shadow palette from Black Radiance, which is also from Wet n Wild. Next one down is just some single pan eyeshadows. So I've got some e.l.f. ones, an old Revlon one. This one is probably my very first eyeshadow. I have no idea where it's from or who it's by or what the color is, and yeah, but I kind of keep this for nostalgia purposes, and it's still a really awesome color and I really like it. And then a couple of these little sample shadows from Coastal Scents. Like when you buy from Coastal Scents, they'll send you little quads like this. But they're really good, so keep them. Next, more single eyeshadows. Again, a bunch from NYX, Ulta, e.l.f. But most of these in here are all little single pan NYX shadows. So the last one in the middle tower are more eye bases. Also some pigments. So more of the Maybelline Color tattoos. One of these Ulta Extreme Wear cream eyeshadows. These are awesome. A NYX one, a e.l.f. one, and then a couple pigments that wouldn't fit over there. So this one is from Real Purity. It's really, really pretty. Actually, I got this one as a freebie. And two more NYX pigment. The last little tower is basically kind of a little catch-all tower. The first thing in the first drawer, actually there's just a cream eyeshadow that Ruth accidentally left here, so I'm saving that for her. Second drawer is my e.l.f. Personal Blend Foundation and a Paula's Choice serum. Third drawer is just my NYC setting powder and a NYX full coverage concealer in the green shade. And the last one is just lip balms and lip glosses. I'm gonna put a bunch of them in there. I just haven't done it yet. So Nivea, a bunch of my NYX matte lip creams, which I love. This one is from Ulta. Brand new one I just got from Ruth from Tarte. It's a Tarte lip gloss. And more NYX, some soft lips, and so that is everything on my vanity. Guys, is my big drawer that is right under my vanity. And in here is kind of a catch-all drawer, but I figured I'd show you guys anyway because it has changed a lot. So over here are just some lashes. In here are a lot, whoop, camera work. So starting over here, there's just some lashes. Back there are some powders that I don't use all the time. In this little box is just a bunch of samples. Over here, there's just kind of extras, stuff that I'm not using at the moment. Scissors, some extra blushes, another foundation backup that is too dark for me right now. And these boxes, basically I just recycled from beauty boxes and a bunch of other stuff. So my beauty blender and my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, couple glitters, a backup of my NYX favorite lipstick, some tape if I want to do really precise work, some eyeshadows. This is my big Wet n Wild powder in Reserve Your Cabana, extra backup of my Kat Von D Lacquer Powder Foundation, which I just got, another blush. These are all blushes that I'm not using at the moment, or you know, they're more like summery blushes, so I wanted to keep them all where I could see them. Back there are a bunch of lashes. This is a old utensil tray that I actually kind of repurposed from my apartment. And so in here are just more eyeshadow palettes. These are all like Rimmel eyeshadow palettes. I'll show you guys. Woo. All the Union Jack that I got last year for Christmas. So all there. These are all of my LA Color pigments, some extra foundations, extra mascara, backups of stuff. In this box is some of my really, really expensive high-end stuff that I only really use for special occasions or events. I have an extra mirror, a mixing palette, and then I've got my Urban Decay Mariposa palette because it wouldn't fit up top, and my huge Sephora palette. So that is, oh, and then of course I've got my favorite love spell. So in this drawer, I basically just have a couple empty boxes with some packaging from stuff that I wanted to keep, some boxes from palettes that I have that I wanted to keep, and in this container, this is kind of all the stuff that is either like seasonal, like bronzers or illuminators, or stuff that I don't use on an everyday basis. So over here there's a lot of eye pencils, different colored eye pencils that I don't use all the time, cotton pads for when I take my makeup off or I need to fix something, blushes, bronzers, all that kind of stuff in here. There's a bunch of e.l.f., more drugstore stuff, hard candy, NYC, Rimmel, that kind of stuff. And in the very last drawer, this drawer right here just kind of has some hodgepodgey stuff in it. And bottom drawer, I just have lipsticks, lip balms, lip glosses, again, stuff that I don't use on an everyday basis, or you know, just kind of like a catch-all backup kind of drawer. I got a bunch of lip balms down here. So over on this side is basically just extra stuff. I've got a couple extra Real Techniques brushes, some other brushes in here, some face masks. Contact solution is actually really good to prolong your mascara if it's starting to dry out. My e.l.f. daily brush cleaner, some lotion, a backup of a random mascara, and these guys are all of my brush holders from all of the kits that I've gotten from Real Techniques, and I use these to dry my brushes. So guys, that is my makeup collection and storage. All of the links to all of these storage units will be in the description box. I only paid $135 for all of the drawer units that you saw in this video. I ended up saving over $700 because I got such great deals on Amazon. So if you guys are looking for something that is similar to the Muji drawers, or something that will store a lot of your makeup and you don't want to pay a fortune, click the links below and go ahead and check them out on Amazon. Also, if you would like to see my previous makeup collection videos, I will put links here and here for you guys. So go ahead and click those if you guys want to see how my makeup collection started and where it is now. There will be links to other videos of mine as well as my social media sites in the description box, so you guys can come over and say hi on all my social media platforms. Please leave me a comment and let me know what you guys thought. I worked really, really hard on this. And if you want to see any swatches or tutorials or reviews on anything that I showed in this video, please leave me a comment down below and I will get to it as soon as possible. I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to hit that little red button below and subscribe, become a member of the M's Gems family. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!